To record now. Alright, you guys see my screen, yeah? My face cam's on, but just is it actually on? I don't even know if it's on properly. Anyways, but that. Is it, can you guys see my screen? Yeah? Alright, let's get into it. So it's gonna be I'm gonna do this for like an hour. Hour. It's gonna be an hour. Alright, it's gonna be the first CPI date is going to be 15th. 15th. Got the elite one. Bro, I know every meme, bro, trust me. 15th, 15th. Oh, perfect. We're actually quick today. Here we go. Okay, everyone lock in. Right, I'm expecting CPI to do this tomorrow as well. We're most likely going to have a continuation in higher. That's my premature bias for CPI. But anyways, let's just lock in the fans on. Hope you guys are here, fan. Anyways, that's the 4 hour chart. Right, so majority of the times, what do we see on CPI? There's kind of continuations, but also like we have this massive pump higher. Sometimes the move does happen like just after CPI, like from CPI to market open. Sometimes it moves quite a lot. But let's just let market open and see what price does. Just to double check, we cannot trade market open, right? We cannot trade market open. I'm just double checking this now because last time I didn't know that you could trade market open during NFP, but CPI you can't, right? You don't think so? Nope. Cool. Okay, cool. We're just making sure. Just NFP, perfect. Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well. Anyways, cool. Why is it bugging? Okay. So looking at this, right? What do we see? This is a massive body higher. We're clearly targeting these relative equal highs. I am bullish just from how we moved, right? We just pumped a nice 200 point, 300 point candle, which is perfect. What the first thing you should do was what I do is kind of just mark out CE the whole thing. So now we can either try catch shorts towards CE, but if we're truly bullish and displaced above this high, we'll just catch longs from there. So let's let market open and see what we get. Okay, we're coming lower. So what does that mean? We're going towards CE, right? That's what my eyes are right now. Unless this is enough. Okay, that's 40. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now at this point, what did we see? We did fill the BISI pretty much. Now looking at this 1 hour, right? Let me get rid of this. Looking at this 1 hour, what did the price do? We rebalanced. Yes, we didn't rebalance into the BISI at the 50%, but we did rebalance quite nicely inside it. And so we ask ourselves, 940, yeah, I'm going to consider that, bro, to be honest. So you ask ourselves, is this enough structure for us to go higher? But to be honest, I try to be careful doing 940. Is this enough structure for us to go higher? No. Right? What do we need? We need a rebalance. Right? We could also use fib here. If this is true manipulation, we can use fib here. Target 8. But let's just wait for macro to see what price can give us. Because this 15-minute candle can still flip. Maybe it goes 10 second. Right? This can be enough structure, like it's like an AMD, but I want to see what macro tells us. So macro opens. Is this enough for us to enter longs? No. I want to see maybe a little rebalance. Like a nice little rebalance would be nice. Okay, what do we see? I'm just displacement high slowly, that's fine. Okay, displacement high. Okay, now I guess at this point, what are we anticipating? PXH. We didn't catch anything before macro open, so at this point I'm expecting PXH. I want to see price close above this high. Okay, that's a turtle soup. Okay. Okay, this is pretty good right now. What do we just do? I'm sure you guys know this, right? We turtle soup the external high, and then after we displace right up above it again. So I'm expecting displacement, strong displacement. Right? This rebalance on this candle. Okay, never mind. So I was willing to enter longs right here on this candle, but I waited one more candle. Now at this point, now I'm seeing a 5-minute rebalance. It's in PXH instead. This is very nice. 5-minute PXH, everything's looking good. We're not going to come down here anymore. I think we're going to go higher, but we have to be careful and see what price tells us. So this is the 5-minute. Nice. Let's get a flip. That's a flip. I want to see displacement though. Displacement. Displacement. No displacement. 5-minute PXH. We have 2 minutes left for this 5-minute PXH. So at this point, the 15 can also tell us if it's high and we can come lower now. So I'm mixed bias now, but I want to be bullish, but I am mixed bias. These next 2 candles are very important because if we don't displace now, then it's wraps. We're going to probably go lower. Okay, that's the first candle. And we have 50 seconds left. We have not taken it this little low. We have filled the C of this BC. So everything counts. Every single candle tells us a story. That's why I think I always preach. Yeah? Bang. Let's see if C gets tapped. Okay, C's been nicely ran through. At this point now, the 15-minute looks like more of a turtle soup. Now, this is very important, right? So what are we doing here? We're turtle souping, meaning price will then rebalance. There is a possibility that if we turtle soup this high in the next 6 minutes, we're just going to come lower, take out this low, and then go higher. Optimal entry off rebalance at 947. So far, there's nothing much, bro. If this holds, if this rebalance holds, then we're going to enter long. But no, I don't see an optimal entry at all. I don't know if you guys do. Unless you took entries around 43, 42, that's completely fine. But for me, I don't see any optimal entries, sorry. Okay, let's see how this candle closes. Okay, bang. We're expecting the CEO of that busy. Is that enough? No. I want to see, right? Notice everything's perfectly aligned right now, right? We have 1 more minute left for this 5-minute candle to close. And right now, we're looking like we're respecting the PXH of the 1 minute and also this busy. So right now, we're just in displacement now. That's all we need. Okay, there's displacement. I'm waiting for candle to close. That's not displacement just yet. Okay, what do we see now? None of my bias has kind of flipped. Not almost, but I'm waiting one more candle. Now I might consider switching bias now. Just let me wait a bit more. Okay, there's displacement now. You can enter off displacement, but I've kind of missed entries. Now I'm thinking shorts look pretty good. Shorts looks pretty good right now. I can see this working out. Pretty big stop loss. Right, what do? We just expect the city, but I am waiting. I've missed the entry now. I'm just waiting. It's completely fine to wait. Let price do what it wants. Okay, maybe we can catch a rebalance. So far, this is still can be very bullish. This can just be a rebalance just in this range. So right now, what price will tell us we're bearish is if this candle just flips and forms like a wick like that. If we form a candle like this at 54, let me talk slow. If we form a candle like this at 54 right now, we're probably going to dump. We've tapped the CB again, sorry, the BISI. Yes, we invest it. But what did price really do? We fell in somewhere. I don't know where, but we fell somewhere. So let's just see what price does. Is that enough to sell? No. Is that enough to buy? No. Okay. Once again, what do we see? Why is it bugging? I don't like when it bugs. Hold off. Okay. Once again, what do we see? We see this BISI kind of holding. What did ES do? ES. Okay, we have a slight SMT with a 5-minute BISI, so now I'm kind of long. We have an SMT here. Now these SMTs work sometimes, it's not all the time, but back in these days, I do remember SMTs working really well. So I can see this candle going higher now. Yeah. Okay. Do I want to enter longs now? I'm gonna go for it. Longs here. My stop has to be below this wick, and I know it's kind of an unrealistic stop, but you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna wait one more candle just in case, because we can manipulate within. But seeing how this order block got respected and this basically got inverse and going back up again, I'm willing to take longs. Now what are we targeting, right? There is 2 minutes left, by the way, for 10 a.m. I just want to see what price does. Okay, now I might enter longs instead. I know I missed the entry, but I might go for something like this instead, just to make it more realistic. Anyways, that's the entry from there. Okay, why am I so confident with bullish bias, right? Because we've closed above this high, there's 40 seconds left. Unless price flips now, what do we target though? There's this high here, which isn't that far off. It's only 36 points away. So what do? Do you guys think these longs are valid, by the way? Tell me no, yes or no. Do you guys think these longs are valid? Right, what do? We waited patiently for price to get us what we want. But do you guys think these longs are valid? My stop loss is quite bad. But do you guys think these longs are valid? Yes. Order block the only line of defense for bullish action. Exactly. All right, let's take it. Ooh, perfect. Okay, what did price do at 10 a.m.? Bang. So now, listen, yeah, I want to clarify something. Today was one of the days where trailing would not work. Now, I'm not going to jump school at price hit my TP. Let price hit the high. Bang. Perfect. Day one of CPI. We're up $1,720. I can see price going higher though. But look, notice what price does. Obviously, after sweeping the high, we're going to get a rebalance. Yeah, I think trailing, to be honest, just don't do it, man. It's not for the easiest. It's not for the weak, man. I think trailing is very, very difficult because you don't want to troll too much to the point where price will take you out such an early price and then go higher. I think what price obviously did here is once we took out that high that I marked out, we're going to rebalance now, and then we're going to go high eventually as well, like that. See, but I do see price going higher. There you go. So price does go higher. So when you're trading, right, there's no point in trading. Just take a TP and go. The only time you trail is if you see candles like this pass or TP. Then you can have enough space to trail, right? You can't trail when price closes like that. You can't. It has to close deeply, so far into TP where you can actually drag your stop loss to your original TP and target more points. So yeah, that's the trail there. Perfect trade for day one. I think there's nothing bad to say about this trade. We waited, right? We saw this busy disrespect, but do we take shorts? No. A lot of you guys will try to consider taking shorts now. What did I do? I waited one more candle. I said specifically here. I said here. Okay, cool. I'm waiting one more candle now. I clearly missed the shorts. Next candle completely invalidated that, right? So yeah, I'm getting eyed. Hold on one sec. So that's the trade there. Just take a look at it and see what you can see. Um, Based on what Simon just said, I would have entered short after seeing if a value gap plays through. Yeah, bro, that's Joseph. That's why I say wait one more candle, bro. Wait one more candle. Let's do it heavy all year. Nah, bro. Could you try to find a reversal CPI? I kind of want to see. Yeah, we'll find one, bro. We'll find one. Can you show the SMT? Yeah. This SMT, right? It worked on months, previous months. I remember I made a lot of money from these SMTs. So we have an SMT on a 5 minute. I want to say the times, right? We have 55 and 45. 55 and 45. What do you see? SMT. What would the price do? Displays higher. These SMTs can be strong, but also don't just use them, right? Also do some, also like, what's the word? Have other conferences. At the end of the day, this 5 minute PXH kind of still will help, but just have to come low in the range. And yeah, now price is going to go higher. So yeah. But also remember, yeah, I think on CPI days, you want to target not too much. Because at the end of the day, if the CPI has already moved so much here and before market open and macro open, you can't catch a big move. You can't. Because imagine you do something like me, what I did today. Imagine I was targeting this, just an example. And that's all you deal with, bro. And today was so long, boys. Like, you don't understand. Let's see if your TP got hit. See my point? You don't want to deal with this type of price action. So yeah. Great first day, great first start of the session. Let's go to the next day. Or next CPI day, and we'll check Forex Factory just after this. So yeah, that's my point, guys. Oh, it's lagging. Hold up. It's kind of slow because I'm recording and I'm using FaceTime and I'm on Discord. So I think the next CPI day is, bro, hold up. I think it's going to be for February. I think I don't even know the date. I'm acting like I know the date. I guess to give it some time for it to load in that. And now it's bugging again. Hold up. Okay, that's 29th. I think CPI should be the next week. No, it's CPI is usually the second Wednesday of the month or third, depending on when NFP drops. That's CPI. So NFP is first Friday of the month. CPI is usually the following Wednesday after NFP drops. So we're just very slow right now. Just give me a few minutes, boys. Just a bit of patience because it's kind of slow. This is Wednesday 5th. Let me go on Forex Factory real quick. I'm sure you guys can see my screen on Forex Factory. I think it's going to be 12. Pulse, yeah, test. Oh, there it is. Okay, this is bad. Right, this day is weird. Powell speaks at 10 a.m. and we have CPI on the same day. Yeah, Powell speaks at 10 a.m. and we have CPI on the same day. I have face cam on. Do you want to get us on the face cam? Exactly. So can you leave now, please? There's like 54 people in the session. Okay, why'd you have... No, yes. No, leave the room alive. Oh, she's 12. You guys relax yourselves. She's 12 years old, bro. She's 12 years old. She's 12 years old. Alright, anyways, as I was saying, Powell's testifying, and we have CPI on the same day, so I will just try to avoid this day. Yeah, bro, I have like three sisters, bro. Anyways, I'll try to avoid this day. Um, but if you want to go for it, let's just see if there's a setup here. But it's kind of rare having Trump or Powell speak on the same day. Put me on. Bro, she's 12. Anyways, that's CPI. Let's relax now. That's CPI, yeah. That's CPI. So you guys can see the CPI. My thing's kind of lagging, so I have to. Bro. Relax, bro. I'm a bug out. I'm a bug out. You're lucky, but you're in year 8, bro. You're in year 9, year 10. Pretty good age to be here, bro. Pretty good age to be here. Anyways, okay, so look, as you can see, right, we're just accumulating on a high time frame. I don't know if you guys remember this price action. Well, she doesn't want to trade, but she wants to be a vet fan. Anyways, let's lock in. Yeah, let's lock in. Let's lock in. So obviously we know Powell speaking at 10 a.m. CPI did a mad drop, 300-point move again. So CPI days, they are very like underestimated. I'm not gonna lie. CPI days are very underestimated. Me looking at this price section, right? What do we see? I'm using my Wick terminology. We have a 4-hour SM. No, we don't. 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 Okay, now to be honest, I'm more bearish, but I don't mind being bullish either. Okay, let's just wait for market. I think right now we're just going to generate liquidity for us to rebalance the CPI. Like, this CPI is so big, bro. Well, let's just see what price the market gives us. Okay, there's us going higher, so I like that. I like us we're going higher. So now it's first 30.45 there. Okay, so what are we doing so far? 1 minute candles, no time for any displacement and retracements. So at this point, I think price wants to head for CE, and CE is pretty big. Okay, it's like 21.70. So once we hit 21.7, then we're probably going to consider taking exits. But right now, right, what have we done? We've came down total soup, basically news low, and then we just rebalanced higher now. So I am more bullish to more bearish. We haven't seen any reason for us to be bearish yet. These are the days where it's quite difficult because you don't know when price will reverse on you. Like today, we just dumped like two massive candles after 10 minutes, after like 2 hours of price action. So yeah, I am waiting for macro open first. To be honest, this is a nice entry. Once we see this wick at 42, but I'm not taking it. So you can take early entries like 42, 41, 40 at most. 40 at most. Yeah, see the CPI count. Yeah, it's approaching it, bro. 21.70. We're almost there. We're 40 points away. I want to rebalance. I want to rebalance. Okay. That's the 5 minute candle open as well. Let's get a 5 minute rebalance. Now we've just tapped CE though. I think we're going to tap CE now. This is not looking good. Um, yeah, we're going to tap CE now. Kind of missed that entry, but these are the things where it's very hard to enter, right? Because you're wondering when are we going to rebalance. So think once price hits CE, you should get out the trade or wait for the rebalance if price does hit CE. So I'm not going to be surprised when price hits CE, we go higher. Okay, let price move. Um, rebalance in the 5 minute. So that I'm going to draw the CE one more time just so you guys can see. Right. CE is, oh, let me draw this out one sec. Okay, that's CE. The blue line is CE. Okay, so we know this blue line is CE. So we are now currently, right, in this occasion, if you're sitting in my shoes right now, it's 49, we're 40 points away. Do we just enter longs right now? No. Why? We're approaching CE first of all. Second of all, we have a baby SMT. The only way you start considering longs is if this baby SMT holds, we start to rebalance lower. Then you can consider longs to SCE. That's what I want right now. If we hit CE right now, then I'm just gonna have to wait and see what price tells me. So right now, what we want is this SMT to hold. And it looks like it's holding. Perfect. This is actually perfect. These are the confluences that tells you price will rebalance. We know this confluence won't make price come all the way down here. We know this confluence will make price rebalance into this range. Right? So what do we have in the range that we can rebalance to? Oh, look, perfect. A 5 minute BISI. So yeah, we mark out 5 minute BISI. At this point, the most strongest 5 minute BISI is obviously 50% of it. So let's mark out 50%. Right? I'm not entering longs at all right now. I'm waiting for the 5 minute BISI to get filled. I don't care if price goes higher. If it does go higher, that's it. I missed the entry, right? So I wanted that 5 minute BISI. We never got it. So now price is heading for CE. Okay, now CE has been met. I'm pretty sure CE has been met. Okay, now we've tapped CE in. So at this point, we're going to rebalance again. Now, this is a possibility that price can tap CE and now rebalance again to the 5 minute BISI. It is quite late now. It's 55. I'm not seeing much. I can't lie, boys. I mean, I was going to say pan short now, but this is a slight like turtle suit. Bro, this is not enough confidence at all for me to think about anything right now. This can be like a short scalp. I'm just gonna see if this works. I'm not gonna enter it, but I generally have nothing to do right now. We're just moving up higher. We barely rebalanced, and we took out C now, so there's no more targets left. Whenever there's no more, whenever there's no more targets left, you just want to jump off. Let's see if these shorts hold. Okay, okay, you could have done that if you wanted to. Right, I'm gonna explain this trade. I didn't take it, but I don't like taking these type of trades. We're just trading the rebounds, right? I can see this 5 minute BC holding after C getting respected, and then bang, after two candles TP. Valid, someone said valid. Hold up. Valid. Well, that's valid to be honest. It is valid. It's just very risky in my opinion. I just prefer to like, unless you have like a good high time from narrative, go for it, bro. But if you want to see this trade here, what I did right, I saw CE get hit. I saw this busy disrespect, and I just wanted to target that 5 minute busy. And now, let's look for longs. Let's look for long. Let's pretend we didn't take that short. Let's look for longs. I want to be bullish. Okay, CE gets met. Okay, there's no long price action. Okay, so my setup was optimal entry. I missed it. Would you not offer enter off displacement at 1 to 1? I don't like entering off displacement too much. But when I saw rebounds and displacement of mechanical, we kept going liquidity because look at that, my fairness. What time do you pay attention to? 1, 5, 15, 1 hour. And then 4 hour once 10 a.m. opens. 10 a.m.'s open just now, we haven't got much. Okay, so the shorts were valid to be honest. Okay, okay, here we go. So I think we came to, okay, this is good. This is much nicer. Pretend you didn't enter right now, right? I think what price wanted was 15 minute BC C bang. That's what price wanted. Instead of 5, wanted a 15. I am anticipating this 5 minute Sibi to get disrespected. I know it's late, so I'm gonna consider longs right now. Right, we've got a towel soup and we've got SMT. This is buff. This is so buff. I'm buying right now. This is so buff. I kind of missed the entry a tiny bit, but I think it's fine. How many stops is my thing's gonna be? And then also mad stop loss. And I'm gonna try target this, but I will consider trading. This is a bit of a premature entry, but I'm just gonna take it and see what price does because I want to take some trades. So yeah, the reason why I'm gonna go through my thought process right now, but looking at the way we just tapped CE of the 15 minute BC, on us no, we only have 6 minutes left. There's 6 candles. And from the way we just towel souped and SMT'd, I'm expecting price to at least reach this Sibi over there. So let's see what price does. That's fine. Oh yeah, we're getting stopped out, never mind. It's bearish. Oh, now we go higher. Damn, we must have one more leg of manipulation. Damn, what's one more leg of manipulation? It is what it is. I think, to be honest, this is a hard day, but I think my shorts were valid. But I didn't take it, so I'm gonna take the loss there. Looking at this day, right, we're not gonna get this day anyways. This came low, and yeah, it's not that bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna make excuses about it. I think you can use C as a confluence to then enter shorts, which is what I should have done, and I should have executed here. So I had that trade targeting the 5 minute BC, but it is what it is. On to the next day. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not too bad. So on days like where we just move so much towards one direction, you just have to wait for a rebalance because you don't know when it's going to stop. You don't know when it's going to stop. Either you get in early or you miss it. It's one or the other. You can't catch it in the middle for more. That's one thing you don't want to do. So whenever you see prices heading upwards to one side and not giving any rebalances at all, then you either enter early in discount if it's longs or premium if it's shorts, or you wait for rebalance. And rebalance waiting is harder because you won't know where price will go. So yeah, let me just skip to the next CPI day and then I'll answer some questions. But I'm ready to cook tomorrow, boys. I swear to God. I might trade my XFAs. I might trade 3 of my XFAs and my 2 combines, pass my 2 combines, and make money on my XFAs. But let's get to CPI day. But I need to unblock my card, bro. My card got blocked because I got a new phone. And then I had to log in with my bank card and it just didn't work. So I have to wait for the thing to come home and it's just taking so long. So my card blocked right now. Anyways, enough of the app. Here's CPI again. This CPI looks much more soft to be honest. We are looking very bullish. I know right now, like, the reason why, okay, this is very, very important, right? This is similar to today's Sibi that everyone entered off of and took shorts and kind of got stopped out. We have the Sibi, we have obviously price tapping in the Sibi. This candle looks very bearish. Oh, look what price does next. I'm very bullish now. I'm knowing this Sibi is going to get inversed. I'm so bullish today. Like, I will press long right now, probably work, but we're not doing that. So if this CPI candle is not too bad, right? We total souped This high, this is an amazing confidence, by the way. CPI total sweep these highs and now we're displacing back up again. What does that mean to you? That means we're bullish. I don't think we're going to feel this anymore. We already filled CPI. Oh, that's perfect. We already filled C of CPI as well. We may retest it, but I don't think we take out the low. I think this low is protected. That's my ideal trade. So we'll probably just get displacement higher. There we go. Okay, it's not too bad. It is giving us an opportunity. Shorts if close under C from CPI candle strong. Yeah, 100%. If we close below C of CPI, then it's clearly shorts. But right now, we are kind of respecting being shorts now. Okay, so now I'm kind of flipped. I'm kind of flipped. The reason why is because we have the SMT, we're respecting the CPI sweep of total sweep, and we are coming lower. So I may flip bearish now, right? This is a lovely SMT. We may want to come low, take out this low first. So now I'm going from unprotected to from protected to unprotected. So let's let this open. Okay, we're in a CB. Perfect. This is nice. Okay, we have formed another SMT now. Okay, so now I might flip being bullish. So it's just you just have to be careful. Every candle tells you a story, right? 44, I was like we're bearish. Now 45, we're bullish. So let's see what price does. Okay, we respect that. Not really. This looks pretty good for longs. We have an SMT. We're just suspecting the SIBI. We look pretty good for being bullish. I want to see how this candle closes though. See? Back down there again. That's more bearish now. But are we getting displacement from respecting the SIBI? So we are still respecting the SIBI. Are we getting displacement from it? Yes, we are. Am I into shorts now? Yeah, so this SMT made price rebalance into the SIBI. Now we're entering shorts. This is early though. Now the problem was the stop loss. Like this is a pretty big stop as well. Yeah. Mm. I don't know if a candle close. But I think this looks pretty good. Actually, there is a possibility price can take out and fill the SIBI again. So I'm gonna wait, but I feel like this might hold though, but I'm just gonna wait. If he missed the entry, we'll look for PXL. Oh, flip, I missed it. Minor. Oh, palm. Okay, that's fine. We'll look for rebalances. Okay, let's say you missed these optimal shorts that I took just now, which I didn't. Like I missed it like an idiot. Right, now we can see that we're heading very bearish now, right? We're still bearish, we're just increasing more bullish, so we're going to expect to rebalance. Okay, there's a SIBI. SIBI's not holding. Now it's holding. So I'm willing to take these shorts. I think this is valid. This is the second entry of the day, so it is more likely to get stopped out. But if we do get stopped out, that'll be amazing because I want to see where I went wrong from taking these shorts. The only reason why I'd go wrong is me not waiting for candle close. So TP, I'll just target this low for now, but I'll target CPI low because I'm just gonna zoom out real quick. One sec. Let me just zoom out before I click pause. All right. So what do we see? We formed an SMT, rebalanced into that 1 minute SIBI. The 1 hour total sweep is still being respected. So not 1 hour 15. Think only problem I didn't do is wait for candle close, but that looks good. There we go. Oh, what the flip? Okay, mad. We got stop there. Bomba Clark. God, that candle's a violation. I can't lie. Since when have you seen a candle like that? Okay, TP just got hit there. You can see that there, but when have you seen a candle do that? That's mad. Yeah, minor, bro. Why though? I mean, he just wants to retest the Cibi again. I think if I just took those shorts instead, I would have been fine. But Price just took the piss there. We just wanted to rebalance in the fight. I just was very volatile. We're just very volatile. And their CPI lower getting filled. I I mean, I can't lie. I just want to see what the price does now. This is very, very volatile. To be honest though, you guys aren't gonna get stopped out like that though. I feel like you guys aren't going to get stopped out like that. The reason why is because you'll watch this candle close as well. I didn't wish this candle close. So yeah, after seeing that though, you should definitely enter shorts as soon as this candle, and then you can target that. But I feel like most of us will not get stopped by this candle. I promise you we won't. Yes, we do see respect of this SIBI, but we kind of like we're speaking to yourself. We kind of opened above it anyway, so you went with one more candle, and that one more candle did that. So I feel like most of us would have not got stopped out here. Other than that, now we're probably gonna go higher. This day's pretty calm. I think what I should have done is taken the optimal entry up here. So your best optimal entry was 47, just having stops up there and just targeting that low and then bang, perfect. If you wanted to hold through the trade knowing that price would go lower, you would get edged. But overall, I think that formed SMT though, that's wise. Something like that. So yeah, it formed SMT. And seeing the SMT price would just dump, and that's what we did. So yeah, pretty good day to be honest. The first short had enough displacement. Yeah, it did. Yeah. Back to stay took the same entry in the candle FP2. Bro, I feel like seriously, like if we were actually trading and we saw something like that, like we see this right now, we won't enter as soon as this candle. I feel like we would have waited a bit more because we close above this busy. There's the chance that this candle can flip and go higher. So, and it did that to be honest. But obviously now you enter shorts. I see that. That's a big candle for us to enter shorts. And then price came lower for this 15-minute busy. Now it's going to go higher. Or does it? Hmm. So yeah, pretty calm day. Pretty calm day. I think optimal shorts, like I said, was 47, 46. And other than that, I think that's great. Generally nice trade. Nice trade. Um, what? Someone said something. I think that was another chat. Wait, cut him off. But why he got shot? But what is going on? Is he cut out? What is going on, bro? What is going on? Alright, let's get to March. March is going to be probably. I think March is a really bad day, guys. I remember. I think CPI day in March was so bad. So not March, April. Sorry. I remember April being horror because of the tariffs. Like it even do anything because of how strong tariffs was. But let's just go to it, see what happens. But I promise you, boys, we're gonna have lovely PA tomorrow. Monday and Tuesday have been very difficult, so I'm pretty sure tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Only problem is CPI might just take all the move and just take everything off you guys, and then we'll have nothing during the macro. So still target your optimal 30 to 50 points. Don't target anything more than 50 points. Speak from experience. Give us signal. Wow. Oh, one thing about me, I'm actually so good at trading. I just need to stop being greedy, bro. I said in the video, I was like to myself, bro, like, why the hell am I not taking what market's giving me? I'm reading market to the T. Like, I literally took those longs and everyone saw me take those longs. It wasn't like I fluke those longs. I took those longs and then to close that internal high like a bum. This is the Wednesday during NFP, I'm pretty sure. So like as I was saying, like I should humble myself and just because I can read market to the T doesn't mean I deserve all the profits I want. I have to only get what I can get. So and today I fully learned that lesson. There's CPI. That is not CPI. Do you miss CPI day? Bro, one sec. Let me check Forex Factory. It's April, right? April the. I think I missed it. No, I didn't. Bro, what? Is it not 16 then? I'm so baffled. When is CPI? Oh, is this alright? When's CPI, bro? Thursday. Why did flip CPI Thursday? Alright. Let's just go to it then. I can't really go through it, but I'm just gonna go back and see if there was a nice sell on Thursday, then 9th. Why the hell would CPI be on Thursday? That's actually weird. Anyway, let's go to it then. Just checking if there was a sell. We missed it, so it's fine. I don't know why CPI would be Thursday. We're forming so many gaps, bro. Okay, let's see what price gave us, though. I just want to see what price gave us. This is Thursday. What? What? So where's the CPI candle? There's no way that's a CPI candle. That. Do I ever trade London Macro? No, I don't. Bro, is this a CPI candle, bro? I mean, to us, a baby CPI candle. Obviously, just from seeing what price done, right? We form CPI, we end this place right back down, market opens down here. This is honestly such an easy day, to be honest. I think we just accumulate, knowing we're bearish. Macro opens here, right? You're like, okay, let's wait for price to rebalance. Rebalance higher, displacement, have a busy there, market out, wait for it to get inverse, and then enter there and just target your accordingly points. That's not even that bad of a day. I kind of know that I missed it. Let me just check Forex Factory before we get to dumb April or May. That's kind of annoying. Anyway, let's go to May. Surely it's May 7th. No, it's not May 7th. It's May 14th, right? Bro, give me May 14th, please. Yes, perfect. May 14th. No, it's not May 14th. It's Thursday again. Okay. It's Thursday again in May. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Let me just go to May 14th, then I'll just go to Thursday. Anyway, that's that trade. I think it's not too bad, right? I think those CPIs are the best. You know the CPIs when it comes out, and then just gets completely inversed right after it comes out, and then market opens perfectly. You know what manipulation is? Because market's giving you as much as it can. When CPI candle opens bullish, and then just the next 10 candles before even market opens, like 8:50, 9 a.m., 9:20, all that just displaces for it and just completely invalidates it being like a BISI or SIBI. That's probably the best one you want to see. Realistically, though, I don't think we're going to get that tomorrow. Unless CPI is bearish tomorrow, which I highly doubt. If CPI is bearish tomorrow, what we might do actually be so crazy. At that point, I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm so bullish, it's crazy. But I'm expecting tomorrow to be like a 300 point massive candle to the upside for CPI. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I do. It's just we keep manipulating to the upside on the daily time frame, so I'm expecting this tomorrow day to be a massive bullish candle. And to be honest, if CPI wants to be manipulation, fair enough. Like, actually fair enough. But it's so slow. Okay, that's Wednesday. Let me customize the settings so I don't skip any other day. Oh, perfect. Okay, that's CPI, boys. Pretty normal candle, not too bad, right? CPI comes in very different lengths and widths. I've been saying this as well before. 60-point candle CPI, nothing much. The move after was probably stronger. Anyway, let's just go to the higher time frame and lock in. Right? That's the first thing you do. We're clearly at all time. No, we're not. Damn, that's all time highs. Wait, what? Whoa. Was this not the other day? This is the other day. Oh, this is the last CPI. Okay, this is the latest CPI. I don't know if you guys remember the CPI, but I don't. Right, so what do we see on the higher time frame? We see an SMT and price rebalancing. We have tapped this 4-hour BISI. We have tapped EQ. Let me quickly magnate that. Oh, we haven't. Okay, I'm bearish. That's because that 4-hour BISI has been filled. We have formed 4-hour SMT. So we ask ourselves, is this enough bullish structure for us to go higher? Oh, look, how ironically we are in this 1-hour city. I know we have invest on ES, so I'm kind of mixed bias. Let's see what market does. Market open is very, very important. Okay, we hit out the highs. Okay, that's pretty good. We then come lower again. We're trying to come lower. We then take out this low, right? And then we just form. That's an SMT. I am more bearish right now. Okay, we then rebalance again higher. At this point, this is a bit difficult. Not gonna lie, this is a bit difficult. Okay, so what are we in right now? We are in this 1-hour CB. At this point, we know this 1-hour CB is getting inverse because the way this 1 hour closed 3 times, and now we're going higher. So I think 10 a.m. is the move today. I think it is. But let's just see if price gives us anything good. Okay, so we have formed an SMT, a slight SMT, but let's see what this candle does. Okay, we're displacing much deeper now. Okay, we formed SMT here, sorry. Okay, bang. Now the hourly has flipped, right? This looks good. This looks good. We look bearish now. We look bearish. At this point, the CPI low is my target. Not gonna lie. But we have missed most of the move. That's a massive displacement candle, bro. Like, that's, bro, what time is that? That's only 46, so ain't no one catching that. I promise you no one's catching that. Even though it's seeing SMT, you're not catching it. Ain't no way anyone's catches it. Anyone catches this trade, fair play, but I don't think anyone can catch that. Like, this is 1 million to my pro. Let's wait for rebalance. We came lower. We swept all these lows. We did sweep this low. We have an SMT with it. So this now we can look bullish now. Generally, we can. This is the confidence I use today for my longs. If you guys want to know, whenever we have a large wick before macro open, I use like CE, so we can come lower and then go higher again. But everything right now is within the CB, so let's draw out the CB. So I'm sure you guys have the same thought process as me right now. We have this CB, we mark it out, we wait for the reactions, or so we have like a PXL as well. But we have this SMT. So this SMT here is going to make price rebalance higher. Never mind, that's the rebalance. That's what we did. Very aggressively bullish. At this point, I've kind of missed a move. To be honest, right now, is anyone catching these shorts? I'm not. Personally, I'm not. Okay, this SMT here is going to make price rebalance more instead, which is actually much nicer to see. So now, though, what did I say? Now, okay, this is very important, right? Now we filled the CE. This wick can be low of the session, like low right now. Obviously, from now to whenever we get exited trade, this candle low can be the low of the session. Generally, it can be. You have an SMT with it, and this SMT is still holding, and now we filled 1 hour CE. And I can't lie, a lot of people that trade data lows and data highs and they enter shorts, they're probably going to get inversed. So I think 1 hour CE is very strong right now. I think it's going to hold because I don't think we're going to get right. This is the reason why I must think about this and step back a little bit. Let's just actually analyze what we're doing right now. ES has fully displaced above the CB. We know we're bullish on ES, but it's more bearish than Q, right? We tapped this CB 3 times. There is 10 minutes left until this candle closes. These next 10 minutes, if we do not displace low on the next 3 to 4 minutes, this candle is not making a new limit. That's the low of the candle. Me knowing that, it's going to retest the CB one more time, perhaps displace through it now. Just generally from the way I'm seeing it, I think it's going to displace through it. And the reason why is because of the 1 hour CE that I marked on the wick. That's my confidence right now. I know we look heavily bearish, but I can see this flip. We have an SMT as well. It's a little SMT. But if this next candle displaces higher, I'm going into longs. I'm in, bro. I'm kind of confident I'm in. I know this is not enough structure, but I'm kind of confident that this is going to be manipulation. Right? Now, let's just use the fib to mark out what targets I want. So at this point, right, the 2's there. We can target the 4. You can target the 4. And if you're a bad man, you can target the 8. But I'm targeting the 4. Alright, these are my longs. I know this is very premature, but I'm just going to go for it. And to prove that to you, I'm going to put in 2 minis as well. I do not remember this day at all, by the way. I don't remember this day. But I can just know, I do remember when someone like complained about data lows and data highs, no, like they got patched. I remember there was a phase when people like data lows and data highs got patched. That's all I can remember. But anyway, that's the 4. I didn't wait for candle close, which is dumb. But anyway, let's let price move. There we go. Okay. We're now filling in the CB. Let's say you didn't catch this entry. We're now filling in the CB. Let's see if we get CE and get displacement out of it. Bro. Into longs right now, you're good to go. Can't target higher, but I'm just targeting there. Bang. Perfect trade, bro. These are exactly the same type of longs we had today. We had the 1 hour wick to our left. Now look how the way this 1 hour flipped. We have 5 minutes left till this 1 hour closes. Were we displacing lower? No. We just respected the 1 hour wick. We just manipulated. Now look, price is just going higher. Bro, I can read charts, guys. I can read it. I'm just too greedy, bro. It's so stupid, bro. There. You guys could have caught rebalance within this BISI. Right? What did price do? We filled the BISI and we just displaced high, disrespected this little SMT, entered longs and targeted external high up there. That's your second entry. Alright? Bro, I can read this shit, bro. It's a language to me. I just need to stop being greedy. And I don't think I'm greedy. It's just today. It's just today. Anyway, that's the trade there. 30 points, nice 1 to 3, 1 to 1.3, bang. Right? And you can just target CE of the BISI. Sorry, C. But I knew that C was going to get inverse from the way we know this place in IL. This is all technical analysis. Like, I'm going to go through this again. I'm going to hide drawings and just show you guys this. Right? These are the trades where it's much harder to catch. I'm going to hop off as soon as I explain this. Right? This CB here, you have to read what price is telling you. You just have to read it. It all comes with market experience, but you have to read it. The CB here got tapped once. Right? The next candle filled it more and tried to displace lower. We Oh, control. Oh, flip, you can. Okay, that's thank you, bro. Thank you. So yeah, we tried to display slow off while filling the Sibi. We didn't do that, and you have to look at yes as well. We completely displaced for it. So me knowing this next candle can be as manipulative as possible, but I can read what manipulation is going to do, and I have to mark out the confluences on that same time frame for me to know where price will then manipulate. And what do we see? We saw the 50% of the wick down here. Absolutely perfect tag. Then I said to you guys, if this is true, this is the current low of like the rest of the session. What did I say? I wait for some displacement, right? And I entered there pretty premature and I caught displacement. But let's say you missed that and you had the same thought process as me. You wait for the Sibi disrespect, bang. That's a very nice suspect. Let price rebalance within the BISI. Now, once you see this little sweep, that's like perfect, bro. This is Sibi fill, sorry, BISI fill, manipulation within the BISI, enter there, stops below there, and then you bang, that's another second entry. So that's my thought process. On days where it's so hard to recognize the higher time frame, on days where we're in a massive BISI or SIBI, and you know it's going to get inverse because of the narrative, manipulation is very strong, and manipulation will move. So you have to use the wicks to your advantage, which is what I used. And now I can see price definitely going higher now. We'll go on like the 5 minute just to see what price does. Again, I did the exact same thing here. What did price do here? Exact same story. I wouldn't have got stopped out there, by the way. And then price is placed much more higher now. And that's where the real boys come in. What did price do? Where we rebalanced. Damn, the longs went crazy. Obviously, we accumulated so much. But what did price do here? We did not come out and take out any lows. We just filled the 1 hour CE again and bang. That's how traders top tick and bottom tick, but obviously don't do that. But yeah, any questions? Why didn't you, yeah, so that. Could you go deeper in depth as to how you use high time frame with a low time frame still having a hard time understanding? Sure, bro. Sure. Get an example of, let's just say, will it let me? I think it will. Let's just go to the next random Wednesday, right? Perfect. It's going to pattern trade this. Do not pattern trade 1 hour CE, please. Make sure you don't. Anyways, when I talk about the lower time frame and the higher time frame aligning, what you want to see is you have your bias in the higher time frame. Right, so right now, what do we see? People always ask me what highs and lows do you mark out? Do you mark out previous session high or low? I don't do none of that. I don't do none of that, not gonna lie. I really don't. Like, I will keep an eye on them, but I don't really like, oh, look, daily highs here and daily lows there. I don't do that. Because you guys, I don't know if you guys know, but when I trade, I barely have any drawings, bro. I don't have a lot of drawing. Keep it, I just see it myself with my eyes. I'm not trying to flex, but yeah. So at this point, right, what do we see? What do we see? We see a tail sweep up here. We see displacement slowly coming down. We've now disrespected this BISI, but we are in this BISI. Now, can this BISI get respected? Yes, 100%. Why? Even though we just displaced through it, it can still get respected because of this little order block down here. And ES in it as well. Yes, ES disrespected the BISI. It can still get respected. Like, my eye isn't like, yes, we've now closed below this BISI, we're now bearish. No. No. We can still respect it. So let's let market open and see if it respects it. We're just going to go in a 1 minute and we're just going to watch this candle. We're not even going to zoom in. All right, let me get to my pro. See my point, right? Just because we closed below or above a SIBI does not mean it's an inverse. The next following candle is very, very important. Now at this point, right, we're respecting the file basically clearly. Going on a daily time frame, right? What did price do? Oh, let's see if we respected any wicks. No, nothing there. So at this point, we have nothing wicky. So we can be bearish a little bit more than bullish right now, just because we feel like this is not enough bearish structure for us to go higher. I feel like we can still go lower more, like maybe manipulate one more time, then go higher. Yeah, but even though we have it, like we have these tail sweeps up here, it's making price come lower. So yeah, this is recently, by the way. This is only the 21st of May, but I don't remember the price action. Now zooming into the 1 hour, similar story, right? What do we do? Yeah, okay, so now I'm zooming into the 1 hour. What do we see? The whole 1 hour basically got filled very nicely. We're seeing displacement higher. Now, where do we target? Overall, we're not going to target this as a take profit, but where do you think price wants to go? All right, you have all these relative smooth highs up here. Now, when you see a place or a level where you think price will go there, Go back on the 4 hour, the high time frame, and say to yourself, do you think this candle will then print up there? So ask yourself that. Does it look like this candle wants to go up there? If yes, keep going. If no, or maybe just wait, right? Now that's the 1 hour time frame. Overall, we're seeing wikis, and wikis going lower. Now we're respecting the BISI, and we're getting a nice displacement higher with a massive wick down there. Me personally, I am leaning towards being bullish, but let's zoom in more. Right, here is the 15-minute time frame. What have we done? We have, okay, we had this PXL. We kind of respected it to come lower for the whole CB. Sorry, BISI, bang, BISI filled. We then displaced higher. We took out this high, formed an SMT. This is very important now. We formed an SMT pre-market. We then came lower during pre-market. I have a camera. Oh, give me water, thanks. Thank you. I got warmer. Anyways, as I was saying, we had the SMT, yeah. So obviously SMT during pre-market. We then displaced lower slowly. If we displace this slow, then that SMT holding for a while. But this is not strong displacement. Bear in mind, this is the 15-minute candles. This is 15-minute candles, not 105. This is 15. So we're not displacing that strongly. Bang, market opens, bang. Right? We have now disrespected the SMT, meaning this SMT is not holding anymore. Yes, we can form a new one, but from the way we closed, it's not a towel soup. This ain't strong at all. But if you're still unsure, we do into the macro. Again, 5 minutes, similar story, right? We formed the SMT, slowly came low, and then bang, reacted off higher. So we just continued higher. Perfect. Now my bias can still flip, by the way. My bias can still flip. I said to you guys, I still prefer to be a little more bearish because this high time frame, to me, it's not enough structure for us to go higher more. I think we come low a bit more than go higher. So yeah, let's see what macro prevents us, okay? We'll go in a 10-second and let's just see what price does, right? So far here, we generate some liquidity and bang, placed higher. We have now taken out these highs. Bear in mind, we have an SMT, a new one. Not an old one, but a new one. It still may not hold. It's more than likely not going to hold. But I want to see the characteristics of the next candle. So let's let price move. Okay, what do we see right now? There's tiny BISI there. That's what I want to see price tap in right now. Okay, we formed another baby SMT up there. It's completely fine. Is this enough for any trades? No. Me personally, no. Yes, there's a 5-minute PXH. And me personally, I don't see much. Not enough displacement. That's not displacement. That's a turtle soup. See, if you do not wait for candle closure and enter a 5-minute PXH, you're now stuck in drawdown and you're probably going to get stopped out now because of that turtle soup. Okay, now we displace higher animal. Okay, have we got a solid, strong displace rebalance lower for us to go higher? No. To be honest, this looks pretty decent for longs, but I'm waiting, bro. This is not enough for me personally. We're barely displacing, guys. We have barely displaced. This is 30 points higher. This is not displacement. This is displacement. This is not displacement. Okay, now we're displacing. Perfect. We've now displaced higher. Okay, we're asking to ourselves, what can we see? This is a difficult day, by the way. This is a difficult day. So we are respecting this 4-hour BC. Those smooth highs clearly look at the target. I want to see a little rebalance on one of the time frames. Now it's currently 50, so it's still pretty early. We're only 5 minutes in. Okay, are there any 1-minute BISIs? Not one. We don't have a singular 1-minute BISI. Or whenever price does not have a singular 1-minute BISI, we're going to dump strongly, I promise you. Okay, perfect. Order block. Order block fill. There's 15-minute. We have now turtle soup those relative equal highs. Now price can flip on US, obviously. Price can flip from the way we're displacing right now. Okay, let's wait. Bang. This is a decent entry, to be honest. I'm not even joking, this is a decent entry. I know it's a bit premature, right? Because you want a bit more than that. But there's no 5-minute BISI. There's no 15-minute BISI that prices it in. We have now respected the order block and this candle looks bearish. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I generally don't mind it. I'm just going to take it and see what price does. I mean, I'm willing to take this. I'd rather short up here than long up here. Do we not agree? I'd rather short up there than long up there. Now, what do we target? Alright. Oh, look, perfect. A massive BISI that we're going to form in the next 5 minutes. And what are the chances the next 5 candles we take out our stop loss after respecting that order block and displacing lower? Pretty low. Only problem is I need to wait for candle close, but I think I'll be fine. So anyways, I'm going to get rid of this thing because we know what that is, and that's the 4-hour BISI. And I'm going to target, right? Overall, right? Me shorting can make price build enough structure to then go higher, right? The high time frame looks more bullish, but I don't mind targeting the CE right there. I don't mind that. This looks pretty good. Notice how a couple candles have not changed my mind. Let's see if these shorts hold. Okay, let price move. Oh, let price move. Okay, that's completely fine. Right now, the 15-minute closes in 2 minutes. The 5-minute has respected that. My shorts are still holding. Okay, we have now formed a slight SMT, but is this enough? No. Okay, okay, bang. See my point? We're respecting these wicks. The
The
reason
market
why I
is
went through
open.
us, the reason why I sat through some drawdown is because I entered prematurely. But let's just let price move. Is that news? Bumble cut, that's news. Who? I don't know about news. I don't know about news, boys. I genuinely don't know about news. Anyway, as I was saying, that's my short step, but pretend I didn't, I literally did not know about news. So that's news coming out. So let's let price move. At this point now, we look pretty bad. We have a 15-minute BC down there. I can still see that getting filled. Let's see if price does that. I did not know about news. And now it's going to be low prob. This is a low prob day. This is a low probability day. Oh, this is a horrible macro. This is the worst example I can give you guys. This is actually the worst example I can give you guys. Generally, it's the worst example. Anyways, going back to the high time frame, the overall high time frame was bullish, but we just had some structure, and I guess I expected that. But news came out, and I thought, oh, honestly, horrible. I'm gonna end the recording now, but I'm explaining a bit more. One sec, one sec, one sec. So